factory overheads ledger, admin overheads ledger, selling and distribution overheads ledger. So all these ledgers are done. Okay, and then we were doing WIP and finished goods. So whatever entries you have passed from 1 to 6, उस सबका second effects will be reflected in WIP and finished goods ledger. तो जहाँ जहाँ पे भी journal entry में WIP या finished goods है, उसको हम second effect देंगे. Okay. So let us start with this. Okay. Are we done with WIP ledger या बाकी था कुछ? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. कुछ बाकी था या complete किया है या finished goods बाकी है? Let me know that. Okay. Okay, Haniksha, fine. So WIP का ledger is done, note is left, fine. And finished goods का भी notes are left for both the ledgers. Okay, fine. Thank you, Haniksha. Thank you so much. ठीक है. So just let me have a brush up of this ledger. So opening balance, which will be given in the trial balance, opening trial balance of the question paper. Then second one was specific jobs का journal entry, उसका second effect to GLA. उसका returns on the credit side by GLA. फिर raw material issued for production का second effect to SLC. उसका returns on the credit side by SLC. Then wages, direct expenses and factory overheads charged का second effect on the debit side. And WIP rejected. Okay, हाँ, this is something new. This is what I have to do. ये वाला बाकी है. ये मैंने आपको explain नहीं किया, right? WIP rejected, and then ये closing balance मैंने explain नहीं किया होगा. Okay, I'll come to that. So let me start with WIP rejected. So this is the journal entry. I mean, this is a transaction. WIP rejected, also known as cost of redone work, also known as cost of rectification. Okay. In short, it is a loss. How it is a loss, that I will explain in the example. Okay, so I'm explaining it here. Zara dhyan do. Okay. Yeah. Cost plus profit is equal to sales. We all know this formula, right? Say my cost is 10 rupees, my profit is 5 rupees, so my sales is 15 rupees. ठीक है? So मैंने क्या किया? Finished goods बनाया और customer को sell किया. So what did I do? I sold the finished goods to the customer. ठीक है? At what price? At 15 rupees. ठीक है? So ये 15 रुपीज के लिए मेरा कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना था? 10 रुपया. 15 रुपए का सेलिंग प्राइस है, सो उसका मेरा कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना है उस गुड्स का? 10 रुपीज. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस इज द गुड्स आर नॉट अप टू द मार्क. ओके, जैसा कस्टमर को चाहिए था वैसा गुड्स नहीं मिला. ट्रैवलिंग में डैमेज हो गया. गुड्स वर डैमेज ड्यू टू ट्रैवलिंग. व्हाइल ट्रांसपोर्टेशन गुड्स गॉट डैमेज. सो नाउ व्हाट डिड द कस्टमर डू? ही रिटर्न मी द गुड्स बैक. उसने मुझे गुड्स रिटर्न कर दिए. ओके, तो मेरे पास वापस आ गया. मेरा फिनिश गुड्स मेरे पास वापस आ गया. अब क्या होगा? या तो मुझे पूरा लॉस सहन करना पड़ेगा पूरा. ओके, he has returned me the goods, right? Now I have to give him the replacement of those goods. बराबर, मुझे उसको ठीक करके देना पड़ेगा. So what happens is when I rectify the goods, rectify means when I try to improvise the good. डैमेज हो गया है ना, तो डैमेज हुआ है तो उसको ठीक करके देना पड़ेगा. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज कॉस्ट ऑफ रीडन वर्क और कॉस्ट ऑफ रेक्टिफिकेशन. तो रेक्टिफाई करते वक्त क्या हुआ? मेरा और 2 रुपया खर्चा हो गया. ठीक है, ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज वापस से रॉ मटेरियल थोड़ा लगा होगा, वेजेस भी इनकर हुआ होगा, राइट, एंड ऑल दैट। सो मेरा और 2 रुपया खर्चा हो गया। सो पहले मेरा कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना था, 10 रुपया, तो अब मेरा कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना हुआ, 12 रुपये। सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक दिस कस्टमर will accept the goods as 17 rupees? Yes or no? Will the customer now take the goods at 17 rupees? Yes or no? उसने मुझे गुड्स वापस किया, डैमेज था, मैंने उस पर 2 रुपए का और खर्चा किया, उसको ठीक कर दिया, उसको वापस भेज दिया, तो मेरा प्रॉफिट कितना था, 5 रुपया, तो 12 और 5 कितना हुआ, 17। सो नाउ विल ही एक्सेप्ट द गुड्स एट 17? Okay, Shubham said no. Anyone who feels yes? Anyone? Okay, even Siddhi says no, he will not accept. Anyone who feels yes, he will accept it at 17 rupees. And the Haniksha also said no. So if you are saying no, what is the reason? Why no? क्यों क्यों वो 17 पे नहीं लेगा? Why will he not accept at 17? What is the reason? Siddhi is saying, why will customer bear extra damage cost? Yeah, exactly. Very good. Aniksha said, because there is increase in price. Yes. Monica said, because he is not responsible for the damage. Absolutely correct. Shubham says, because earlier he was getting the same product for 15 rupees. Absolutely correct. So you all gave the right answer, but in a with different variations and angles to the answer. But all the answers are, all the reasonings are absolutely correct. सही बात है ना? डैमेज हुआ तो कस्टमर का तो गलती नहीं है, तो मैं मैन्युफैक्चरर हूँ, तो आई हैव टू बेयर द व्हाट यू कॉल द कॉस्ट ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, राइट? मैं हूँ ना ओनर का उसके, तो बाय डिफॉल्ट onus comes on me. It's my responsibility to rectify my goods, bear the damage cost, and return it back to the customer. Okay, so in this case what is happening? Yeah, देखो, ठीक है, तो इसमें क्या होगा, मेरा प्रॉफिट कम हो जाएगा ना, मेरे को तो 15 रुपए में ही बेचना पड़ेगा उसको, या तो अब मेरा प्रॉफिट कम हो गया, 3 रुपया हो गया। कहाँ मैं 5 रुपया कमा रही थी पहले, अब सिर्फ 3 रुपया, क्योंकि 2 रुपया मुझे नुकसान हो गया। इट्स अ लॉस टू मी, इट्स गोइंग फ्रॉम माई पॉकेट, दैट एक्स्ट्रा 2 rupees. Is this clear? So that is why the journal entry is CPL account debit to WIP ledger control account. Is the journal entry clear to everyone? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, fine. Thank you, Aniksha, Shubham, Monica, Parth, Madhu. Yeah, great. Okay, so I am deleting this now. Okay, the example is clear, right, to you all? And next, note number 2. When opening and closing balance of WIP is given in the question, then the balance in WIP ledger control account is transferred as cost of production. This is very, very, very important. ये sum solving के लिए भी आपको ध्यान रखना है, ठीक है? When opening and closing balance of WIP is given in the question, then the balancing figure in WIP ledger is nothing but cost of production. Okay, and cost of production ka journal entry is finished goods ledger control account debit to WIP ledger control account. Okay, so this is a journal entry for cost of production. Okay, FGLC to WIP LC. Okay, see like this. I'll explain it again. ध्यान दो जो मैं बोल रही हूँ. Just pay attention. If opening stock and closing stock of WIP is given in the question, ये देखो ये दोनों दिया है ना. This is also given and this is also given. ठीक है. तो क्या हो जाएगा जब आप ये लेजर क्लोज करोगे तो आपको एक बैलेंस मिलेगा. ओके. और वो बैलेंस होगा COP. ओके. WIP के बाद नेक्स्ट लेजर क्या है? फिनिश्ड गुड्स. तो ये इधर जाएगा FG में. Okay, that is why journal entry is what? Finished goods ledger control to WIP ledger control. Clear? Okay. And next, and if COP का journal entry is given in the question, हो सकता है ना, कभी question में होगा कभी नहीं होगा, तो depending on that. So if COP journal entry is given in the question, then this is the balancing figure. Then the answer which we will get will be known as closing stock of WIP. This. Okay. So is note number 2 clear to everyone? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Note number 2 समझ में आया सबको? Note number 2. Okay, Ranjana, Haniksha, Shubham, Monica. Okay, fine. Yeah. Thank you, students. Okay. So अपना WIP ledger control is complete now. Now this ledger is also complete. Okay, समझा? How second effects? Yeah. So WIP ledger control में सिर्फ दो ही journal entry है. एक WIP rejected और दूसरा cost of production. बाकी तो सब क्या है? Second effects है. Okay. Now come to FG. So FG का this we had passed journal entry to opening balance. This will be given in the question paper. Opening trial balance में. फिर admin overheads charge का entry is what? Finished goods ledger control to admin overheads ledger control. So उसका second effect. And फिर ये cost of production का second effect. FG to WIP. ठीक है. Fine. और एक journal entry आएगा इसमें ये वाला. Note number 1 for finished goods ledger. This note is for finished goods ledger. Sales return or goods returned by customer. Okay. So financial accounting में what journal entry you pass for sales return? Anyone? What is the journal entry for sales return in FA? In financial accounting, what is the journal entry for sales return? Write the journal entry in the chat box. What is the journal entry for sales return? Yeah. No one? Such a simple entry. Sales return. Priya has written cash bank to debtors. Cash bank or debit to sales. No dear. Sales return हुआ ना बेटा. Cash bank क्यों debit होगा? Cash sales का sales return नहीं होता. Credit sales का sales return होता है. Aniksha, sales return account debit to cash. No, Aniksha. It is sales return account debit to debtors. ओके, रिटर्निंग ना, सेल्स रिटर्न हुआ है, करेक्ट। तो इसको कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग में कैसे लिखोगे? कॉस्ट के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से सोचो, व्हाट इज कमिंग बैक? स्टॉक रजिस्टर याद करो, वापस क्या आ रहा है गोडाउन में? फिनिश गुड्स वापस आ रहा है, तो डेबिट व्हाट कम्स है, तो फिनिश गुड्स लेजर कंट्रोल अकाउंट डेबिट टू। कॉस्ट शीट में आई कांट राइट डेटर्स, so I will write the word GLA. Okay, so that is why the journal entry is finished goods ledger control account debit to GLA. Understood? तो कभी एंट्रीज में कंफ्यूजन हो तो आपको एफ ए का एंट्री आना चाहिए, वो नहीं आता है तो फिर ये कैसे आएगा? क्योंकि उससे मिलता जुलता ही ये एंट्री है, आपको सिर्फ थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट करना है विद टर्म्स, टर्मिनोलॉजीज. ओके, and also this entry is right, finished goods ledger control to cost of sales. When while doing sums, I will tell you the logic about this journal entry. Okay, so when we are doing sums, the sales return ka when journal entry will come, I generally pass this entry, I prefer this one, but I will also tell you the logic behind this journal entry when I am doing sums. So अभी तुमको इसका logic नहीं समझेगा, जब हम सम्स करेंगे ना तब मैं आपको उसका लॉजिक समझाऊंगी. और ये एंट्री भी राइट है, फिनिश गुड्स टू COS कोई लिखता है राइट है, फिनिश गुड्स टू GLA लिखेगा वो भी राइट है. ओके, सो record this, finished goods ledger control account debit to GLA. This is sales return का entry. And same logic is applied here. Close the ledger. Okay, same logic. Start from here. By closing balance. Okay, if this is given in the question, same logic. If opening balance and closing balance of finished goods is given in the question, then the balancing figure is known as cost of sales or cost of goods sold. It's one and the same. Okay, तो अपने को क्या फाइंड करना है लास्ट में? कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स, टोटल कॉस्ट ना, या सो आई ऑलवेज ट्रांसफर इट टू COS. Okay, I will write here by cost of sales account. Okay, and same thing, if this is given in the question, then balancing figure will be closing stock of finished goods. Okay, so right here, note number 2. When opening and closing balance of finished goods is given in the question, then the balance in finished goods ledger control account is transferred as cost. Okay, wait. It's transferred as cost of goods sold or cost of sales. So the journal entry is cost of sales account debit to finished goods ledger control. Some textbooks write COGS account debit to finished goods ledger control. I don't refer that. I will put it in COS because मेरे लिए finally क्या है cost price निकालना है. So I will transfer it to cost of sales. ठीक है? Is this clear to everyone? समझ में आया? Both the ledgers, WIP and finished goods ledger control. Acknowledge it in the chat box. So basically आपके same journal entry rules है what you have done in financial accounting also. But point of difference is only cost sheet कि आपको cost sheet के point of view से journal entry सोचनी होती है and it should be with a blend of your what do you call golden rules of accounts. वो भी blend होना चाहिए obviously. Okay, yeah. Thank you students. Thanks for the acknowledgement. ठीक है अब अपना ये भी हो गया अभी लेट्स सी WIP भी हो गया फिनिश गुड्स लेजर कंट्रोल भी हो गया नेक्स्ट क्या बनेगा कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स अकाउंट ठीक है कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स अकाउंट फिर उसके बाद सेल्स बनाएंगे फिर CPL बनाएंगे ठीक है जबकि ऑर्डर में पहले CPL है फिर सेल्स है बट क्या होगा ना आई हैव अ हैबिट ऑफ क्लोजिंग सेल्स अकाउंट so I will close sales account and I'll put the balance in CPL that is why cost of sales के बाद instead of making CPL I'll make sales and then I'll make CPL account is this clear because I follow that way I don't keep sales account उसका balance I don't take it to trial balance okay because ये कोई logic ही नहीं है अपने को end में क्या निकालने का है cost price जो कि मुझे यहाँ से मिल जाएगा cost price यहाँ से मुझे profit मिल जाएगा यहाँ से मुझे selling price मिल जाएगा तो मेरा फंडा क्लियर हो गया ना C plus P equal to S वाला ठीक है सो नेक्स्ट विल बी COS अकाउंट छोटा ही बनाना 3-4 लाइंस का 7 then 9 and then I make 8 मैं इसके नीचे बनाऊंगी आप लोग ऑब्वियसली WIP के बाद आप लोग ने फिनिश गुड्स बनाया होगा आप लोग उसके बाद बनाइए ठीक है 7th वन तो राइट 7th कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स अकाउंट ओके तो इसमें भी कोई जर्नल एंट्री नहीं है आपको सीधा लेजर बनाना है तो मेक अ लेजर simultaneously give your what you call journal entry give your attendance in the chat box इसमें ज़्यादा जर्नल एंट्रीज है ही नहीं, 3-4 लाइन्स इज मोर देन इनफ फॉर दिस. ओके, राइट डाउन कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स अकाउंट. कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स अकाउंट जर्नल एंट्री किस किस में आता है? रॉ मटेरियल में तो नहीं है, WIP में भी COS नहीं है, फिनिश गुड्स में है, COS है फिनिश गुड्स में, है ना? या फिनिश गुड्स में है. लेट मी टेक यू टू फिनिश गुड्स. या ये रहा. फिनिश गुड्स में COS है, यस है. कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स का एंट्री COS टू FG. एंड इफ यू वांट इवन दिस एंट्री सेल्स रिटर्न का भी आप इसमें डाल सकते हो COS में, बट आई विल नॉट पुट बिकॉज आई प्रेफर दिस फर्स्ट वन FG टू GLA. Okay, but while doing sums I'll tell you the logic of the other entry also. Okay, so डालो. और एक सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में भी COS आता है. Selling and distribution overheads charge. See this one, COS to SND. Okay, so these two entries. So write down the second effect, COS account debit to selling and distribution overheads ledger control account. Okay, next COS to finished goods ledger control account. This is which entry? Cost of sales wala entry. Okay, this one. And this is which entry? This is selling and distribution overheads charge wala second effect. Okay. Then close this ledger. Close this ledger. So when you close this ledger, you will get a balancing figure here. This will go to CPU. Right? So write a note. Balance in cost of sales account transferred. Okay. So what is the journal entry? CPL account debit to cost of sales. Okay. Clear? Next, इसके बाजू में बना दो sales. The ninth one, and then I'll make eighth one CPL. The next sales account. Okay. Now make a ledger. Sales का same. 4 lines, not more than that. Write your sales. Okay. Then sales में which entry is there? We have to write. Wait. What? First one. Cash or credit sales. Okay. Or finished goods at selling price means sales. Okay. So journal entry, cash bank account debit, but I can't write cash bank, so I will write what GL. Okay. और credit sales होगा तो debtors account debit. Again, I cannot write debtors. I will replace it with the principal ledger GLA to sales. Okay, so give the second effect by GLA. This entry is called cash or credit sales. Cash or credit sales. Okay. That's it. Only one entry. And then next, close this. Close this ledger. So balancing figure is CPL. Balance transfer. Okay. So next, outcome number 2, balance in sales transfer. Okay. So my journal entry is sales account debit. CPL. Okay. Is this clear? Acknowledge in the chat box. So next lecture we will complete CPL and last GLA. And the theory is done. Okay. And then I will start with sums also from the next lecture. Okay. So I just have to complete CPL and GLA. That too only second effects I have to do. Okay, fine. Yeah. Thanks, you students. So almost the theory is done. Almost. We're done with the theory. Next lecture only CPL and GLA. So hardly it will take 5 or 10 minutes, and then we can start with the sum. So keep revising the journal. Okay. So last lecture we did ledgers up from raw material ledger control, WIP ledger control. No, I will go in order. Yeah. What order did I follow? First I did raw material ledger, then I did wage control, then I did direct expense ledger control, then factory overheads, then admin overheads, then it was selling and distribution overheads. Then I shifted to WIP, finished goods. Then I came back to cost of sales, sales. Okay, so these were the probable ledgers we had done. Okay, so today we will complete the costing P&L ledger. Okay, so make a note of this. Yeah, I'm just going to give the second effects. Okay, I'm not writing any new entry, just giving the second effect. And once this is done, then I will move on to one very important aspect that was sales return wala. I mean, we have already done, but I have to show you the difference between sales return at cost and sales return at selling price. Okay, that aspect was missed last time. So I will be covering that as well. Okay, so this is my CPL account, costing P&L account. Actually, COS के बाद costing P&L बनना चाहिए as per cost sheet, but पहले sales बनेगा, sales का balance आप CPL में transfer करोगे और फिर CPL बनेगा, ठीक है? Fine? Yeah. The first is, these are all the probable second effects, okay? Raw material loss, CPL to SLC. So I've given the second effect. Here. Next, shortage of raw material. Okay, in raw material ledger, that was a balancing figure. If opening closing is given, I had explained that. So uska second effect, shortage. अगर shortage है तो excess भी हुआ होगा. तो see इधर excess का second effect. Then WIP rejected, CPL to WIP. I have explained this particular adjustment also. Then this concept of under recovery and over recovery, uska second effect. So all these are under recovered, over recovered for wages, for direct expenses, for factory overheads, for selling and distribution, for admin overheads. Okay, all the probable second effects I am giving. Then COS ka balance is transferred to CPL, so that second effect. Sales ka balance is transferred to CPL, so uska second effect. And then okay, and then when you close this ledger, you will get the balancing figure as net profit or net loss, which will be transferred to the principal ledger GLA. Okay. Yeah. Is this aspect clear? CPL is clear to everyone? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. CPL aspect is clear to everyone. Ashwin, Nishant, Nikita, Shubham, Anjana. Okay, fine. Thank you. Kunal. Okay, fine. Yeah, thanks, students. Next, the last ledger. Okay, thanks, Siddhi. Last ledger, GLA. Okay, this one. General Ledger Adjustment Account. Okay, इसका भी obviously हम second effect से देखेंगे. Yeah. Only the probable second effects. Before coming to General Ledger Adjustment Account, I will speak about this sales return at selling price and sales return at cost price. Yes, and sales return at cost price इधर था finished goods ledger में. Okay, yeah. finished goods ledger. Yeah, see this. Okay, finished goods ledger में there was sales return. SR is sales return. So yeah, this is where this we have already written, right? Yeah. So this entry which I had passed, which I had told you, okay, इसका second effect, second entry, probable entry is finished goods ledger to COS, cost of sales. Okay, I told you I'll be explaining you this aspect. The aspect मैं explain करूँगी. Just listen carefully. Okay. Sales return can be either at cost price or it can be at selling price. Both the options are available. This concept is because of the stores ledger, what do you call it? I'm talking about the stores register, sorry, not the stores ledger, I'm talking about the stores register that which you maintained under FIFO and weighted average cost method. Now what happens is, sometimes the sales return is at the cost price and sometimes it is at selling price. तो जब selling price पे होगा तो क्या करने का, cost price पे होगा तो क्या करने का. Okay, now listen. What is cost of sales? Cost of sales indicates what? Total cost. Cost of sales का दूसरा नाम total cost है, cost price है, correct? तो भी क्या होता है, अगर मैंने ये एंट्री पास किया, finished goods ledger control to cost of sales. Actually, this is the original entry. Original entry is this only. Okay, because you have to reflect your finished goods. You are saying that sales return is at cost price. Yeah, so you have to reflect it in COS account because COS account is nothing but total cost. Okay, so and what is the other angle to this? What happens? I just showed you, right? Cost of sales account आप बनाते हो, उसका balance किधर डालते हो? CPL में डालते हो. फिर आप CPL अकाउंट बनाते हो, उसका बैलेंस किधर डालते हो? GLA में डालते हो, है ना? फिर आप अल्टीमेटली GLA क्लोज करते हो. तो what is happening? Ultimately, cost of sales balance is going to CPL and CPL balance is going to GLA. So that is why the entry is also FG to GLA. So this is the logic behind the entry. Okay, तो देखा जाए तो ये जो एंट्री है ये शॉर्टकट एंट्री है. This is actually shortcut, but the original entry is FG to COS. Okay, is that clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is this clear? Actually, the original entry as per cost sheet is FG to cost of sales. If I say return is at a cost price. Okay. Sometimes they do mention in the question, they highlight sales return at cost. Okay. जब तक नहीं बोला है तो sales return is always as selling price, obviously. Okay. Concept clear? So FG to GLA is a shortcut entry, but FG to cost of sales is the original entry. Then coming to sales at selling price. Abhi, when I say sales at selling price, मतलब it should be reflected in sales account. Sales ledger में reflect होना चाहिए. तो reflect करेंगे ना. और जब मैं बोलूँगी sales return at cost price, तो वो किधर reflect होना चाहिए? It should be reflected in cost of sales. And when I say sales return at selling price, it should be reflected in sales account. So see, add this entry in sales account. I had not done this last time. Just add this. We had done only two entries, cash or credit sales, that is finished goods at selling price, and then balance in sales account transferred to CPL. Third entry is sales return at selling price will be reflected here, not in finished goods. The journal entry is sales account debit to GLA. Okay, why? Because sales reflects selling price. Am I clear about sales return at selling price and sales at cost price? Is it clear? Okay, Ria, thanks. Aniksha, Nikita, Shubham, thank you students. Okay, बस ये सब कुछ important था और I mean Here where the confusion comes while writing journal entries in exams. So I've made it the bifurcation very clear to you. Okay. अब इस पे आ जाओ, general ledger adjustment account. Okay. What I'm giving only second effects. So general ledger adjustment account is what? It is just a principal ledger. So it always has a credit balance. ये अकाउंट हम क्यों बनाते हैं? Just to do what? To ensure what? That for every debit there is an equivalent credit. So this ledger is for that purpose. Correct? तो आपका जो opening balances है, opening balance of raw material, opening balance of WIP, opening balance of finished goods, they all have debit effects because they are current assets. Assets have debit effects. So इसको correspond करने के लिए GLA has a credit effect. Are you understanding? Okay. So can I say opening balance of stock is equal to opening balance of GLA? True or false? Acknowledge it in the chat box. GLA account is prepared to just give corresponding effects to the logic that for every debit there is an equivalent credit. Okay. So I told you opening balance of your stock is equal to opening balance of GLA. True or false? Okay, Haniksha Nikita says true, obviously. Anyone who feels it is a false statement? Okay, obviously it's not a false statement because for an equivalent debit I am giving a credit effect. Okay, so please make a note of this. Opening balances of raw material plus WIP plus finished goods is equal to opening balance of GLA. Okay, remember this. Huh? ये कभी कभी क्या होता है, they don't give you the opening balance of GLA in the question paper. Okay, yeah, they will not give, and but they will tell you solve the sum with non-integral, and they will not give you GLA. Okay, in the beginning of the chapter only I had said the basic difference between integral and non-integral accounting is the GLA account. Okay, दोनों का क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में सेम ही होता है, ऑलमोस्ट नहीं, 99% it is same. Both the questions are same. So GLA is the only ledger which will help you to identify कि ये non-integral वाला question है. Okay, if GLA account is not given, then it is an integral accounting question. Okay, it is like this. So अगर ओपनिंग बैलेंस पे ये रूल है तो क्लोजिंग बैलेंस पे भी सेम रूल है. क्लोजिंग बैलेंस closing balance of stock is equal to closing balance of GLA. So this is the step to verify your answer. Okay, whatever balance you get in GLA, it should match with the stock का closing balance. You should add all the three stocks. उन तीनों को add करके you should get the answer of closing balance of GLA. Am I clear about this? Is it clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, fine. Thanks. Aniksha, Monica, Nikita, Parth. ओके फाइन, ठीक है. बाजू में भी लिख दो क्लोजिंग बैलेंस ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल WIP finished goods. So these are minute details which you have to remember for solving sum. Closing balance of GL. And ये सब second effects है. See, raw material purchase in cash or credit. Okay. then purchase return of the same, then raw material purchase for specific jobs, then purchase return of the same, then wages, direct expenses, factory overheads, admin overheads, selling and distribution overheads, paid ka entry. Okay. Then sales, cash or credit sales ka entry, then sales return ka entry. Okay. Then net profit, net loss transferred to GLA account and the differences closing balance. Okay. So this completes the theory part of non-integral accounting. Okay, so I've completed everything in detail. I hope everything is clear to everyone. I mean, there are no doubts with respect to theory, journal entries, how to close the ledger, in which order, the priority order of ledgers and all that. Okay.